Listen is proud to announce the release of SoundCheck version 16. SoundCheck16 is feature-packed with new and improved algorithms, instruments, and ease-of-use additions that you'd come to expect from Listen, the leading developer in audio testing. This video will guide you through the new features of SoundCheck16. These include a new THD plus N algorithm that is faster and more accurate, a new real-time distortion analyzer, a new frequency counter, a new strip chart recorder, saved to memory list for all meters, sweep equalization for minimized transients, an upgraded multimeter, control for the outline ET250 3D turntable, soundcheck control via Python, ability to externally launch and close virtual instruments, exit status of custom steps, and simplified setup. SoundCheck16's new THD plus N analysis algorithm is faster and more accurate. This new algorithm has been completely redesigned. It's compliant with the AES 17 standard and is more accurate and significantly faster than other audio test systems. High accuracy is achieved even with short and or low-level test signals through the use of a synthetic notch filter, an extremely precise digital notch filter. A traditional notch filter option is also offered. This enables correlation with measurements made on legacy systems. High and low pass filters control the measurement bandwidth and can be used for filtering noise in electronic measurements. SoundCheck16 adds two new instruments, a real-time distortion analyzer and a frequency counter. These are optional modules that can be added to an existing SoundCheck16 license or purchased with the new SoundCheck16 software package. The new distortion analyzer enables distortion to be quickly viewed without having to set up a test sequence. The distortion analyzer provides continuous real-time measurement of output distortion, including THD and THD plus N, THD and THD plus N residual level, and SINAD. A, B, and C weighting filters along with user-defined arbitrary weighting functions can be used. Data from the distortion analyzer can be saved to the memory list. With the optional strip chart recorder, distortion can also be viewed over time. The new high-resolution frequency counter offers an accurate and clear visual indication of frequency, determining the dominant signal in a selected signal path and returning a precise frequency measurement. This is useful for calibration, for testing playback systems to ensure that they are playing back audio at a constant rate, or for any other application requiring a high-precision frequency measurement. Right-click onto the measurement value to set even more digits of precision. Like other SoundCheck meters, weighting, filters, and limits can be applied. This measurement can be saved to the memory list and can be used in a sequence, for example, for triggering a measurement at a certain frequency. The new strip chart recorder is an optional module for SoundCheck16. The module provides the multimeter, distortion analyzer, and frequency counter the ability to plot measurements over time. This is directly equivalent to connecting a paper chart recorder to a classic standalone hardware test instrument. The strip chart recorder can plot continuously or for a predefined amount of time and can plot instantaneous results or repeating averages. This is an invaluable feature for environmental and reliability testing and for any engineer that needs to characterize the behavior of a device over time. Limits can be set and are visible in the chart window. Clicking the docking button allows you to undock the chart window from the meter. The window can be resized and moved on the desktop as an independent window. Results from the strip chart recorder can be saved to the memory list and used inside a sequence just like any other virtual instrument. The multimeter, distortion analyzer, and frequency counter can all save results to the memory list even when used interactively. This enables an instantaneous measurement to be recorded without having to run a sequence. It also enables these saved values to be used within sequences. SoundCheck16 adds new sweep equalization for minimized transients. In step sign amplitude and frequency sweeps, selecting EQ now enables a smooth transition between steps. These smooth transitions minimize the transient response in the device under test. This results in shorter test times and smoother sounding sweeps. This can be particularly useful for microphone testing where a source speaker needs to be equalized. The multimeter has a new fixed or auto-tracking bandpass filter option. This is useful for measuring a specific signal in the presence of background noise. In addition, a new linear repeating averaging mode is available. In this mode, a linear average is made when repeated. This is useful for, for example, you would like to plot a repeating 1-second LEQ of the environmental noise level. Custom steps are available to control the outline turntable modeled ET250 3D. An example sequence is available. SoundCheck16 can be controlled via Python, an object-oriented scripting language that offers some advantages over C++. An included example, which can be used as a starting point and modified, demonstrates the simplicity of controlling SoundCheck using Python. Compatible with Python 2 and 3, this script opens SoundCheck, loads and runs the complete test sequence, and passes results back to the Python script for further processing. A new virtual instrument wrapper allows you to open and close virtual instruments from a custom VI or using TCP/IP. Like other SoundCheck steps, the sequence editor now highlights in red or green to indicate whether a custom step has completed successfully or not. SoundCheck16 adds simplified setup and makes setting up SoundCheck faster and easier. SoundCheck automatically scans for new devices and setting changes when opened and updates the hardware editor, audio hardware, and listen hardware tabs. This makes setup much faster. The ability to also manually adjust hardware setup and preserve third-party hardware settings offers flexibility and makes it easier to integrate listen and third-party hardware. To simplify audio interface setup, sample rates are restricted to the selection valid for that device. If changes are made during a SoundCheck session, a simple refresh will scan for changes and update the settings. A new conversion tool facilitates updating custom VIs from an older version to the latest version of SoundCheck by automatically relinking the appropriate VI and control files, saving time over doing it manually. Thank you for watching. SoundCheck16 is free for SoundCheck licenses under active support contract. Contact your sales engineer, sales representative, or local distributor for information on upgrading your existing license to SoundCheck16, including adding any of the new instruments.